Hello, everyone. This is Kev. Excuse my voice. I got a little raspy in it. This is Black Men being brutally honest with everyone. Although it might not be named that for too much longer, and that's a story. That's another story that I'll do on another video explaining that. But this ain't about that. And as always, people, if you haven't already and you're watching, please go below this screen, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. And also, I also have this to say to YouTubers who are monetized, who ads show before their videos. Please watch those ads because that's how they're able to make money to bring you more quality content. If you watch the ads, I heard Willie D say on one of his videos, and and I'm not monetized yet, but I'm hopefully one day I will be, and I do want to increase the quality of my YouTube videos. So there. And like I said, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. Now, the topic of this particular video that I'm making right now is what is the big deal with Cynthia Erivo playing Harriet Tubman? Now, here's why I said this. I'm about to show you an Instagram from Snoop Dogg a couple of years ago and how black people, after he said all this, followed this mentality. And then we're going to get into the subject at hand. So let me go and screen share because screen share is such a beautiful thing on these. And let me show you exactly what he said.
No disrespect, but I can't watch no motherfucking more black movies where niggas get dogged out. 12 Years a Slave, Roots, Underground. I can't watch none of that shit. Sick of this shit. How the fuck they gonna put Roots on Memorial Day? They gonna just keep beating that shit in our heads or how they did us, huh? I mean, I don't understand America. They just want to just keep showing the abuse that we took hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But guess what? We taking the same abuse. Think about that part. You're not gonna make a motherfucking series about the success that black folks is having. The only success we have is Roots and 12 Years a Slave and shit like that, huh? Fuck y'all, I ain't watching that shit. And I advise you motherfuckers that's real niggas like myself, fuck them television shows.
Real nigga. What's a real nigga?
Shit based on today. How we live and how we inspire people today. Black is what's real. Fuck that old shit. Right, Jules?
Yeah, because when I remember Snoop Dogg in feature film based on Starsky and Hutch television show where he played a pimp called Huggy Bear getting slapped in his damn face by Vince Vaughn. Yeah, I'm sure you want more films to come out like that. But as far as the success series based on the success of black people, there are plenty of shows like that on TV. Now, this is Cynthia Erivo. To Cynthia Erivo's credit, she plays Celie in the Broadway version of The Color Purple. And her response to her haters is she worked damn hard to get it. It was not just handed to her. and my thing is, what's the big deal with her even playing Harriet Tubman when black people claimed up and down when Birth of a Nation, the film Birth of a Nation was released, is that they didn't want to watch any more slave films. They is like they're tired of seeing black people get done like that. They almost had the argument that Snoop Dogg had verbatim. Every time I would talk to a random person about this, well, not every time, but I talked to some random people about this, and they're sitting up there like, "Oh, well, I like to laugh. I like to have fun." Now, I'm not going to go into detail on all the reasons why people said they did not want to see Birth of a Nation, which to me is a slave film as well as a revenge film. But I felt like Snoop Dogg wasn't being fair at the time because he mentioned the show Underground, and Underground was a revenge show. And season 2 featured Harriet Tubman. These were slaves fighting for their freedom. I like to see that shit. I'm sorry. I loved Birth of a Nation when they went on their little tear of killing slave masters. I mean, I love that shit. But still is a slave film. Black people everywhere campaign against slave films. So now you find out a British African actress is playing Harriet Tubman in the upcoming biopic film based on the life of Harriet Tubman. Now you want to make a big deal. I think people just like to complain. That is all there is to it. Who do you want? Who do you want him to play Harriet Tubman? You want Nicki Minaj to play Harriet Tubman? Yeah, she did say she was a new Harriet Tubman, dressed like a skank, by the way. But just I would say, hey, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Give it a chance for her to do this film. I mean, I like reminding white America on how you made a come up on the backs of many slaves, because they hate that narrative. They hate that narrative. They hate being reminded that a bunch of people did nothing but beat a certain group of people, rape, mutilate, abuse. I mean, and this is everywhere. Children, men, and women back in that day. Just to build America. And all of a sudden, black people don't want to be reminded of that anymore. Hell, I remind white people of that shit every day if I could. This is how you got that far in America. Because of slavery. And now black people want to make a big deal of a British African actress playing Harriet Tubman. Now, don't give me that bullshit about dating choices. Now, I put this picture up here just in case everybody wanted to bring the argument to me that, well, you know, Nate Parker was married to a white woman. That's why we didn't go see Birth of a Nation. Big fucking deal. You don't know who these people are dating or who they mess with, but you know, but let these people make these films. Let these people make these films how they want it, because you know what? We're never satisfied as a people. We are never, ever satisfied. I do not care if Cynthia Erivo is dating white men. I do not care if Nate Parker is married to a white woman. I don't care. And basically, I don't care what actress plays Harriet Tubman, as long as she's black. I don't want a white woman playing Harriet Tubman. But it's just that we complain about just about everything. We are finding everything wrong with black culture in America. So, but when we acted like sheeple, when we followed Snoop Dogg, you know, we said we didn't like slave films, period. So why make a big deal of this? Let these folks do what they want to do. Let these folks do what they want to do, and they might produce something that you highly enjoy, because it's like this. Underground was basically a revenge series. Birth of a Nation was a slave film, but it was a revenge film also. But anyone knowing the history of Nat Turner know how that ended. Harriet Tubman, one of the strongest black female leaders in history, and she's getting her own biopic. So, unless people like Snoop Dogg is going to put their money where their mouth is, and all of you complaining about Cynthia Erivo getting this role, unless you're going to put your money where your mouth is and do something that you want to see done, shut the fuck up. This woman has any right, just like every other person has a right to play a role. I just don't want to see these roles played by white people. That's my only thing. You cannot sit there and complain about everything. Give some shit a chance. Support black enterprises. Now, while y'all have a problem with a British African actress playing Harriet Tubman, when Naomi Osaka beat Serena Williams, black people in America were trying to claim her. Oh, she black. She got black in her. She black. No, she's not American. And they're not saying that makes me any less proud of Naomi Osaka for beating the absolute best. But it's like, I don't know what else to say about this. It's just that I feel like people are just making too big a deal of this. They're making too big a deal. And we need to stop. Cynthia Erivo probably deserves to play Harriet Tubman. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Leave something in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about Cynthia Erivo playing Harriet Tubman, or If you have a better idea of who should play Harriet Tubman, why don't you leave it in the comment section? You know, since people want to complain about every fucking thing. Well, all right, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, go below this screen if you haven't, press the subscribe button, and hit the notifications bell. And like I said about bigger YouTubers who have their channels monetized, please watch the ads, because that's how they can monetize their videos. That's how they get paid, and that's how they can bring you better quality content. I'm not monetized yet because I'm far away from that. See, in order to get monetized, you got to have 1,000 subscribers, and you got to have 4,000 watch hours, which is 240,000 watch minutes. I have like some 600 odd watch hours and 204 subscribers. So I'm doing this because I like to do it. I'm not doing, I mean, being monetized and making money off this would be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, okay, I hope y'all are having a great weekend. Be safe out there, and I will see you guys some other time. All right.